fighting each other. Looks like Tech X has exploded.
He's hurting though. He's only got like 10 health. Buck Wild's gonna come over and he's gonna get him wrenched. So good teamwork there, guys. And it looks like actually Vandalay, who's in that armor squad, is pushing infantry. So I imagine that Tech's gonna be spawning in on him. Yeah, Tech comes in, so they're gonna go infantry for a little bit and try and get this bleed here. But we have on Alpha Dark Knight squad. They basically squad bomb Alpha, and they got the little bird above them trying to knock him out. But I think they're gonna be able to actually get this flag.
Yeah, it looks like it's blinking.
Oh, that APC though. Oh, he gets C forward. So Farid goes down, and this is Who in the Little Bird. Welcome back, Who. Haven't seen you in a while. Good job. And Who is a quite fantastic helicopter pilot in Battlefield 3, and I think he's been focusing a lot on the Little Bird in Battlefield 4. So nice to have Who at 21CW.
Welcome back.
I'm looking at the Bammer push, and that got wiped out pretty quick. He's still got a couple guys from Charlie into Bravo, but there is... I think the entire 5MR team is either on the roof at Bravo or on the front side of that building.
Yeah, there's just really not anybody else anywhere on the map.
We do have Bammer on that Alpha flag.
Oh, we just had a whole squad spawn in at Alpha. 2 squads.
And this is a really good round. Looks like the 5MR is just barely going to win 44-11, although there is a bleed, so this could be really close. As long as the 5MR is smart, or sorry, the 8ID is smart with their spawns, they could really whittle this down. And look at Who in this helicopter. He's trying to circle a death over Alpha, and he's holding it. And there goes the bleed. It's going back. They're going to need a lot of dead spawns on this Alpha flag.
It is so close right now. I bet both teams are very nervous about this score.
Yeah, and they're not going to get any dead spawns in. They got Dark Knight, and he's going to need to get he's on Alpha, and he's going to need to get a lot of squad guys in there, and they have enough to hold that. And oh, now Charlie's bleeding right now, so it is Jeff UMC led by Obi, and they are holding this flag. It is 10-4. They're going to have to get this bleed, and they're holding it. I think that there's going to be a comeback. We got a 6-4, and it's going to come down to this squad on Charlie. They got 3-3. Oh my gosh, what a fantastic comeback.
This is going to be so close.
Wow.
The U.S. has to be kicking themselves for this right now.
Yeah, they had it. It was, who was it? Bammer that snuck in and capped Alpha at that very last second.
That was amazing.
And Bammer...
Screaming.
Hold spawns, hold spawns. Yeah, that was an absolutely incredible round. Good job to the 8ID. That... It always feels amazing to win those rounds, and horrible to be on the other side of those.
Yeah, there's probably a lot of screaming on both sides right now. Cheers on the one side and people screaming at each other on the other.
That was, I mean, there's a lot. I mean, Bammer taking that, and then it looked like Dark Knight was able to get his guys in there and stop the bleed, stop them from recapping Alpha, and... I mean, that's a fantastic way to start the second quarter.
They really needed that boost, too.
Yeah, I think they're, a little... The end of Flood Zone didn't really go all that great. I think they lost the last 3 rounds, so... It's pretty interesting how that one round where it goes like that can just, re-motivate you.
Definitely. They are definitely cheering over on their camp.
Alright, so thinking about the round starts, I mean, it seems like, you're going to get your gimme flag, and then you're going to try and rush Bravo, and there's going to probably be a fight on the roof of Bravo. I mean, any thoughts on how they could maybe work a little more strategy into here, or what they could possibly do?
Well, I'm not super great at the game, but just from a newbie standpoint, if the gimme flag is so easy, couldn't they just bypass that and just head straight to Bravo and then get the gimme flag later?
Yeah, I'm sure there's probably a company that's going to be assigned to basically just drop one person off at that gimme flag, and then from there, you know, the rest of their squad will push into Bravo. But that could, especially, it could present the ability to, sneak around to that gimme flag with a squad. Because if it's going to potentially be very lightly defended, you may be uh, able to get that flag with the other team only sending a few people there.
Right, that's a good point. I think, it's probably not a strategy that anyone is using right now, but it could be advantageous. It would throw them off, definitely, because they would have to redivert people that were going for Bravo back to their gimme flag in order to help defend that. Give the guys at Bravo a little better chance to capture that one as well.
All
Not
right.
live, all chat. Not live. Just need to rebound. Need to get some people put on the right side again. Not live.
Oh, so this is not live here. So, yeah, on that, the only way I could really see doing it is you could do a jet drop on the back flag. That could work. You could also do, if your helicopter wins the initial battle, you could have a squad leader in there and take him back and drop them on the back flag. And I think there might be a boat. If you capture your gimme, I think you get a rib boat, and maybe you can sneak around that way.
Yeah, it definitely would have to be something fast, like that, in order to make it work. Otherwise, it's just going to be taking guys away from Bravo for the big push there.
So looking at it, it looks like we have. It's going to be Yummy flying the jet for the 8ID. Let's look at these the sides here. Yeah.
Hopefully, he is a little better jet flyer than he just showed.
Yeah, that wasn't. He's actually pretty good. I saw him do a round on Parcel Storm where he went 21-0. So, and if he's got Who on the same side, that's going to be pretty good for the air as far as the 5MR go. So predictions, how do you think this one's going to go? It's kind of tough with such a close last round, but any ideas?
Well, I'm 8ID, so I'm going to root for them. I think that their recent victory will have given them a little bit of a morale boost, and hopefully that will get them on this one as well.
Yeah, actually, we should take a chance to look at that. The people that are actually being commanders in this battle. And it looks like from the 8ID side, it's Can Opener, and from the 5MR side, it's Superfly.
I used to squad with Superfly, and he was my squad leader for a long time, so I do kind of try to root for him sometimes too, but he can be very sneaky. He'll have to be watched.
Yeah, he is definitely a smart player. He knows what he's doing. He's done an excellent job backing up Kaiser over at the 5MR, so some good leadership over there. But Can Opener has done a fantastic job as well with the 8ID.
Yes, he has a very motivating voice as well.
Yeah, we'll have to try and get him in here for an interview at some point.
Yeah. Actually, I think it was practice last night, or not practice, whatever it was last night, of battle of some sort. Anyway, Can Opener was telling Tech that he would be up for coming in and speaking for a while, so.
Yeah, well, maybe we'll be able to get him in here a little bit later. And it's like we're just waiting for a server restart, and we should be live here pretty shortly. So you have to say the number. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh no, you first. Ladies first.
I was gonna say the battle last night tended to seem more like a practice of numbers, but it was very fun.
Yeah, I really liked the Dawnbreaker map last night, but 21CW is meant to be 32 versus 32, so the most people we can get in here, the better it is.
Okay, I'm in all chat. Looks like everybody's back on the correct side. Is that right? Whisper up if there's people on the wrong side. Here she is.
Alright, so that's 2, and I think we're about ready to get underway here, which is about time. I'm getting sick of watching prosthetic Ranchu. There we go. No. That's the best way to do it. There.
Yeah, I just switched over to look at Jericho, and he's running around trying to stab boxes, apparently. Maybe he's the next box in there.
Where is, who is it?
Jericho, he's on Bravo. Well, he's switched to a gun now. That was kind of funny for a while. It's Christmas!
Alright, so yeah, looking at the armies, it looks like everybody's on their right side. And we should be underway here shortly.
Okay, I'm in all chat. Teams look fine. Going to do as many restarts as it needs to be the commands on the same side, so treat each one as live. And once the command's on the right side, then that'll be truly live and we'll stop restarting. Here we go.
Alright, so we should be underway shortly, and I know you're rooting for the 8ID, but I think, even though the 5MR just lost that, I think that the 5MR is going to rebound. I think they realize how close they were, and I think they're going to be able to recognize their mistakes and make an adjustment from that.
Yeah, very well could be. Plus, it probably pissed them off to the point where they are out for vengeance.
Oh, and I actually just crashed, so I will be right back.
Me too.
Oh, we crashed together.
Team play.
Alright, let's see if we can't get back in here.
No whisper target found.
Well, I didn't get the list of 50 of my friends dropping offline either, so I'm guessing that it was just us.
Yeah, Tech looks like he's still up and running, so...
And I am just loading back in right now.
Looks like for the moment the commanders are still on the wrong sides, but the restart should fix that, hopefully.
And there you go. There's the restart. Alright, so back in. Stream's still going, so we should be good. And I will be right back.
Okay, commanders on the right side. Live, live, live.
Alright, so this looks like it's going to be live here. Countdown is going. 5 seconds left. Trying to fill in for Cats here. And here we go.
And I'm back. Sorry, I had to change some laundry right there.
That's okay. I may end up having to pop in and out. The babies learned how to climb on tables.
And it looks like there's no jet drops, and I'm actually going to see if we can't figure out, it's like going in on the roof here, and the 8ID get a really big force on the roof. The 5MR decide to go for the flag. So the 5MR are going to get the flag initially. And then the 8ID is just going to start bailing people in.
Really not understanding the 5MR's decision to have 2 vehicles left on Alpha Flag while there's such a big push on Bravo, but seems to be working for him for the moment.
Yeah, I think they're kind of, they might be worried about what happened last time where they snuck some people in there. And it looks like, oh, I hit the wrong camera, but Superfly just dropped a rocket on the roof and I think wiped out a couple people. Yeah, so looking at this, it's like the 5MR went straight down into the flag, and looks like it's gonna give him an advantage. Because if the 8ID doesn't push with all of their squads at the same time, they can just sort of pick them off, like one squad at a time. Ooh,
We got the armor battle gonna happen
I'm in
here
all
on
chat.
Alpha.
If you just got sent a link by somebody called Confidential Game on TeamSpeak, don't click it.
yeah, TechX was trying to sneak around, be sneaky, and he gets a tow missile.
Yeah, I don't think he realized they still had 2 armor pieces back on Alpha. Sorry, I keep interrupting you. We'll get this figured out though.
Yeah, it just takes a little bit of practice. This is actually a pretty good push though, because they got the helicopter dropped somebody on the roof of Alpha, and I think Tech is winning this battle actually. Yep, there he goes. He just took him out. Good job, Tech. And who's that guy? The Stewie is the squad leader for the 8ID on the roof, or on the Alpha flag. And they get it. So we were the way they did it. They didn't use a boat or a helicopter or jet. They just drove their armor right in there, and then good armor battle, and they were able to take the gimme flag.
That is going to be huge for 8ID, because I would imagine that they will start, the 5MR will probably start diverting some forces from Bravo to pick that back up.
It's almost interesting though, like what's the best way to do this? Do you start sending infantry back into the armor and all those infantry? Because if you look at the flag, Charlie's
Charlie's empty.
it's completely empty.
I think if I were the 5MR, I might send a helicopter over there and drop someone out on Charlie. The armor is now all over at Alpha, so it would take a while for them to come back and defend.
Yeah, I mean, like they got, it looks like their helicopter, who is it? Is it Who still? Yeah, Who is like right on Bravo. And if he could just get a squad leader and fly him over to Charlie, they would have that flag.
Yeah, there'd be no, oh, I can't find the words today.
I mean, there's no defense. There's nobody over there. And actually, looking at this push out of Alpha, they're pushing out of Alpha and nobody's looking back actually on the Alpha flag. And if you look, the UAV is right over the Alpha flag for the 5MR, so they know that there's nobody defending it.
And it looks like they just brought their armor back into the backside of Alpha as well.
Yeah, let's see. Oh, it does see those mines, so it's not going to hit those, but there's no one actually defending this Alpha flag. And they're just, I mean, they're just sitting on the roof taking, rocket shots down at TechX here. And then Who's going to come in with the chopper, and he's going to go after him. So they're going to try and focus on him to get him down. And I think he did go down. I think he just got C4'd.
He is.
And Lee Hao's able to take out the enemy APC, so maybe now we can get some ground support from the jet. And actually, looking at Alpha, it looks like they rolled the armor in, and that is Farid driving still. And they get this back.
And amazingly, still no one on Charlie.
Yeah, not a single person.
gotta wonder if the people that are in charge are thinking, well, they've got forces here and forces there. Maybe we should try the same thing.
Because it looks like they have a really big numbers advantage on Bravo. Like, really big numbers advantage for the 5MR. Like,
Definitely.
I mean, I know that it looks like it's Dark Knight that's up on the roof, you know, causing problems. But you figured they could probably spare, like, 2 guys out of 1 squad just to run over to Charlie and grab that flag.
It looks like it's not going so well for him on the roof of Bravo at this point either.
No. So there's almost no 8ID guys on this Bravo flag. There's that one spawn beacon. I think they just took it out.
So at least for now, Bravo is definitely going to be a 5MR flag. I don't see, without a spawn beacon, how they're going to be able to gain that back.
Oh, and here comes the sneak. You see it coming down the bottom?
There it goes.
Biobi's going to take that boat, and his whole squad's alive. So I don't know who's going to spawn on him, but this might be, like, they may... Oh, and the jet saw him. And it's Lee Howe. He's going to come back and try and find him, but he's not going to find him, and... Oh, look at that reaction from the 8ID. They dead spawned in Dark Knight squad.
Yeah, they were very quick on top of that. Advantageous time to be wiped from Bravo.
Yeah, that worked out really well. I mean, this is kind of what happened in Flood Zone on a couple of the maps too. When you get, oh, they still have a pretty decent force from the 5MR on this Charlie flag. But when you get that center flag, it's kind of hard to push out sometimes. I do think I hear an APC from the 5MR side. Or sorry, the 8ID side.
It looks like they're basically going to swap gimme flags for the moment.
Yeah, and that's pretty critical, because... And actually now, this is really interesting. They left Bravo. I mean, there's only 1 squad defending Bravo right now.
Right, and you've got at least 1 squad moving in the backside.
Yeah, I see Bammer squad, and it looks like Vengar squad. They're going to push in there right now.
And Bravo's flashing, so...
Oh, somebody
I like
just
the
got...
strategy of trying to catch Charlie, but abandoning Bravo may not have been the smartest.
Oh man, there's just so much going on here. We got an APC battle here. And actually, TechX is going to go down. So the 5MR is going to have an armor advantage on Charlie. But you're right, they do get this Bravo flag. Yeah, there's just a lot to try and keep track of right now. We got a road.
The map. Got someone sneaking into Alpha trying to cap it.
That is McBain, who is one of our owners, and he hasn't been in the squad yet. He just runs around by himself and tries to cap flags. Meanwhile, in the actual Bravo flag, I'm watching Vanguard right here, who's reinforced with the 7CAD, and he's actually in the TechX squad with Turbo, Vandalay, and Mad Dog, and they are going to turn this flag.
They've really managed to spread the forces out all over the map now. It's a little here, a little there, not everybody on Bravo this time.
Yeah, and I think they realized putting everybody on Bravo is a good choice, a great option. And the 5MR gets their Gimme flag back. Well, maybe not quite yet. No, they don't think they're going to get it.
They're definitely harassing them, though.
Yeah, that's good. Looks like Case's squad. Bravo is still... I mean, there's a few 5MR guys on it, but I think they're still all up on the roof. No,
like 5 Mars is going to be able to hold on to Charlie as well.
Yeah, so it looks like they kind of took a page out of the 8ID book, and although there is a squad here. Oh no, I think that was it. They got wiped on Charlie. So the really important battle. Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say large force on Bravo again, but Alpha looks like it's under battle there.
Yeah, actually the 5MR are gonna win it. They just wiped them all with that. So now it's kind of reverse of what happened last round. And actually, speaking of the score, it is still really, really close. I mean, 30 tickets is, or sorry, 20 tickets. Sorry, 40 tickets. I can do math.
It'll be alright. It's the weekend. You don't have to.
So yeah, I don't really. And they're actually the 5MR is burning. Well, they were burning Bravo flag. I don't actually know who's on the flag. It looks like Ninja's found himself a little hiding spot here up on the roof, and I don't know, he's not really shooting anybody. There you go. He found Janaski. I just can't figure out who's actually burning the flag. Oh, there we go. Looks like Drop Shot is in there.
Yeah, it's the closest one, so either that or the helicopter. I'm not sure if you can do it from air.
I mean, I don't think so. I mean, definitely not from up there. Oh, and the 8ID is going to push back, and they're going to take back this Charlie flag. And that is TechX doing double duty on the ground. It's his squad again, getting that Charlie flag, which is pretty critical.
Looks like he's got Case helping him out too. And Mad Dog's driving the boat, so
this is going to cost him the rotating those people back. It's going to cost him this Bravo flag.
looks like Obi is kind of hiding out in the brush, hoping people will spawn back in on him over there at Charlie.
Oh yeah, he's out there. I wonder, do they even realize he's there? I think he's working his way over. Yeah, TechX is working his way over, and we'll see if we get a knife.
They definitely know he's there.
He can't find him. Oh, and they spawn in. Oh. So yeah, they're still doing that, but they're still, I mean, there's just, Bravo is just crazy. And I just spawned in on Kaiser, who was able to get a helicopter kill up on the roof. So the 5MR hold the roof, but there's still a lot of 8ID guys in the flag.
Yeah, it is just a lot of colors right there. Looks like they've abandoned Alpha though.
Yeah, Alpha's pretty left alone. It looks like they got it cleared up over on this Charlie flag, so the fight is definitely back to being up. And still watching Ninjas here, and he's doing a good job of staying alive. He's not really pushing the flag. But the 8ID have a pretty good lockdown on this Bravo flag, and I just there's a couple infantry streaming in, and there goes another part of the building. Sorry about the little lag spike when that happened. And Ninja's, he's still not actually pushing the flag. And these, Lethos has found a really good spot in the rubble here, where he's able to get this flag. Him and Drop Shot and Jankster.
They look like they need to get some company though.
Yeah, I think they're outnumbered, and unless they start... Yeah, unless they can figure out a way to get in this flag, like, quickly, or get back to Charlie, and it's going to be really tough, and they're going to turn it. They're going to turn cabinet from... Oh, the rubble. They're all, like, in that collapse side of the building rubble.
Charlie's turning it out as well.
Oh no, and it is Yummy, who must have just bailed out of the jet. So that's gonna, I bet you that's gonna pull back some dead spawns. And actually, the APC goes down from the 5MR side, and that's, but there's just a lack of infantry, it looks like, on this Bravo flag. Oh no, here comes the push. And Dark Knight, and they're gonna start to turn it, and here we go again. It is 60 to 20, and if 8ID can get the bleed here, it's anybody's game.
These rounds are very, very close. I really do like when you set up this campaign beta or whatever, where you reinforce the other side occasionally, or they rotate it around. I think it gets for a good balance between the teams, and we don't have these problems like we had last campaign where the teams were so unevenly matched that it was just a blowout and people stopped showing up.
Yeah, I think it's been really great for teamwork, and they're going to need this push now, and it's going to be Bammer's squad pushing in there, and he is going to have to do it himself. And he takes out 2 people, which starts the bleed. If they can get this bleed back, we're going to go down to the wire again. People are going to be dead spawning like crazy. You need those reses. This is going to get intense. And they get it. They
7-ticket difference right now.
They gray it. They gray it. It's going to come back to the 8ID if they can get this flag. They got to stay on that burn, Bammer. Stay on that burn. Oh man, he just barely charges a grenade. I can't even keep track of what's happening. The bleed is gonna, oh no, now it's going back towards the 5MR. Oh my gosh, A is flashing. Oh, they flash cashed A. If they can get the bleed on A, that's gonna cost them 2. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it looks like the 5MR is gonna get Bravo, but the 8ID is gonna get Alpha at the very last second, and there goes the bleed again. 5 tickets. 3, 2, oh my gosh, what a clutch move getting that Alpha flag. Oh man.
I cannot believe how close that was. That was crazy.
I wish I could have seen who it was that got the flash cap on the end there, but on Alpha, but that was, again, really clutch. So, who leading the leaderboard for the 5MR side, along with Faripa and Dropshot, and Twin Tech and Bammer leading it for the 8ID. And I hate to do this, guys, but I have to go into work. So I'm going to have to cut this off. I'm sorry.
We'll have a good day at work.
Thanks. And a lot of fun. I hope to have you back on here, Tiger.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Hopefully we can work out the bugs with the computers crashing and me being not knowing when I should talk and talking over you, and we'll get it.
We'll figure it out. But thank you very much for joining us today. And if you guys are interested, visit 21CW, join up, and you can be part of these crazy matches. Maybe you're the guy that caps that flag at the last second and wins it for your team. So, Tiger Girl, have a good afternoon.
You too. Have fun.
And this is Kat signing off.
This is Tiger Girl. Bye.